Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our to episode 21. Are we on episode 21? Nope, episode 8. Got myself confused with my Saturday game. Welcome to episode 8, Crops and Caves, part 2. Where we last left our group of adventurers, they had just finished cleansing the farm. Found out what it was and put said thing into their into Orion's pack, because Orion has become the keeper of weird things. Yes? Is that accurate? Perfect. Of course, before we like to begin, we'd like to thank our sponsor, D&D Beyond. That is D, the letter N, D, Beyond.com. If you're looking for a good repository of all things 5e, including homebrew material, this is a great place to find all of that. I apologize for my lack of being able to English. I don't know what it is with me today. I just don't know how to English today. So, bear with me. I'm doing my best. Alright, so we are gonna hop right on in. And you guys were settled in for the night. Yugen helped you.
Yugen and I finished our first watch. And then I believe it was Fred on second?
Monric was actually second.
Monric was on
Fred
second?
and Valise was supposed to be last. I could take second.
No, either way. No, it's fine. Either way, your night went without a problem.
Good.
I am...
Because Fred's perception sucks.
No, because I wasn't going to be that cruel. Oh, Quentin, can you give me an animal handling check, please? Because you have a Velociraptor to care for.
Baby.
I still can't believe you I cannot believe I gave that to you. Why do I enable you?
Do we know if it's a boy or a girl? Do I know if it's a boy or a girl yet?
No, you don't.
Okay.
You can try and check.
Oh! 21. 18 plus 3. Thank you, Transrite Dice. You're right.
You managed to get it to realize that maybe you're going to be this source of food. You feed it some of the scraps of the lizard folk that you guys dealt with.
As long as it's not going to hurt his tummy.
No, it wouldn't. But the raw meat is going to be better for him than your rations.
Yeah.
So.
Baby.
Yes, it's a baby, Quentin. All right. And you guys are able to continue on in the morning, fully rested. I'd say without concern, but, well, we know how that's worked out for y'all before.
Oh, raptor baby. Need I say more?
Not really.
At least I'm not going to let it be the cat.
Please do not.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay. As you head out, whoever is leading, since Monric is not here, whoever is in the front needs to give me a perception check, please.
I'm not in front. I'm in back.
Yes, it'd be me. It's me, great.
Wouldn't be me in front.
I have no idea where we're going. I just know it's that way.
Heading towards Egath, if I remember correctly.
And today I can't see anything. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, I can't see anything.
Yeah, that's probably not a good thing.
I've been blinded by rage.
Um. Oh,
What happened?
hopefully it's just Sarah handling his audio stuff.
Okay.
You leave that in.
Um. All right. Who's at the back of the party? And I mean the very back.
Calyx.
Okay. Hey, Val? Calyx, whatever the hell your name is these days. What's your AC?
15.
15?
Hmm.
Not that, you should be concerned about anything. Because, what could you possibly be concerned about? $23 to hit, my dear.
Mhm. Yeah.
You feel this arrow sink into the back of your calf, driving you down to one knee. You're not prone, and it's not going to take, any of your movement to get back up. But you see movement in the trees.
Lovely.
Oh, they better hope I don't get my hands on them.
Well then.
Well, all I can really call out is we're being followed and attacked. I've taken an arrow to the knee. It's your own fault.
It is absolutely my own fault, and I have no regrets. No regrets.
Are you here with us, Sarah?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll for initiative.
Everybody can roll for
Okay.
initiative.
I'm still pulling stuff up. I'm a little late today.
No
Take your
worries.
time.
Good. I mean, no, how dare you have your own life?
Don't you know that's not allowed when you play D&D?
Yeah.
Absolutely not allowed.
D&D is life. Get it together, man. Kidding.
I had to get a new phone.
Honestly,
Yeah.
honestly, I would be late for a new phone too. So I can understand. 1,000%.
Was the second store at least better?
Oh no, I called every store in Western New York. The only place that had it was the one where the guy was kind of a jerk.
Oh.
Yeah, I had to wait.
Oh no.
We love that.
Oh, it was the best.
You know you're in for a bad time when you ask an employee something and they look at you back and go, "Do we have that in stock?"
Ooh.
Yeah. I just look back at him like, shouldn't you know that?
Oh.
Wow.
Okay, so we have stuff in the trees.
Stuff in the
I'll light
tree.
this whole place on fire if they don't show themselves.
Please
So,
don't,
unless I...
please don't burn my trees down.
Listen, I will
here.
ruin
I'd
an
rather
ecosystem.
not
They hit first.
be on fire myself.
Being on fire is a good intimidation tactic.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
but
what,
it only works if you're not also screaming in pain at the time.
We
That's
could
very
gag.
good.
That would help. It would just be like humming almost.
Oh yeah,
That'd
I
be so
totally see your
gag.
point.
That's a thing.
Valise, you can go ahead and give me a perception check.
Let's try this again first. Dirty 20.
Being alerted to the fact that you are being attacked doesn't seem to help you in identifying where you're being attacked from. Matter of fact, you can't see a single combatant anywhere.
So how's the fire option looking? It's a little bit until it's my turn, so you got... What is it? Each combat is like, what? 12 seconds?
6 seconds.
12.
6
10
seconds.
seconds.
Oh, even... Oh.
6 or 10?
6.
6.
Each round of combat is 6 seconds, despite the fact that whenever we actually do combat, it takes us almost 45 minutes.
Yeah.
There's at least 25
Um,
seconds before it becomes my turn, so...
No. When I
Yeah.
say round, I mean round of combat. Everybody getting a
Oh.
turn is 6 seconds. Remember, this
clock's
shit
ticking.
happens pretty much instantaneous. You know? Like... Which is why you can only do so much in a turn.
Choices with choices.
Oh, what time of day is it, DM?
It is about midday.
We're in the middle of a forest, right?
Yes.
I'm going to hitch a bolt on my crossbow and hold my action for when I see anybody attack me.
Alright. Orion.
Well, owl. And I'm going to toss them into the air and send them into the surrounding woods to see if they can spot what is going on.
Give me a perception check.
Yes. At advantage, 'cause owl things. Oh, yes. That is a 21.
You don't see anything.
Cool.
I mean, are you even sure you're being attacked?
You look at me, I, like, just kind of like...
Is
Arrow
there
with
an
leg.
arrow in their leg?
Oh yeah! Are you? But I mean, it could have been a trap. Calix
you-
could have stepped on a trap. You have no idea. Who
Are
knows?
you sure it wasn't the raptor?
I'm in the back. If y'all could just tippy-toe around said trap so I could step in it specifically, that's great. My anger is rising. You know that, like, that diagram in Lilo and Stitch where they're like, this is normal bad levels, and this is your bad levels.
Just watch that
My
the
head
other
is
day.
now 3 feet long. That's how much bad levels I've got going.
Sure, it wasn't the raptor.
Yes, the raptor took one of my arrows and was very cryptic with their little hands. Stabbed me in the leg. I've got this baby swaddled in like a shirt.
Wielding raptor.
dipshit knows how to use a bow and arrow, y'all don't even need me. You got a baby velociraptor on your team. I gotta pee.
Alright, your owl is saying nothing. What are you doing, Otter? Also, this is another reason why our combats take so long.
I will call the owl back to me and just have him keep an ear out because he has better hearing than me. And I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
Okay.
Because that lasts a long time.
8 hours. And you don't have to concentrate on it.
Mm-hmm.
Fred!
Can Fred tell where the arrow came from? From behind, right?
As far as you're aware, yeah. I mean, again, nobody saw Calyx get shot.
I'm gonna head into the forest over here. And hopefully by being in the forest, I could have an idea, maybe better idea because of the trees that I'm familiar with. See if it's a trap or if there's someone there.
Are you giving me an investigation check or a perception
That's what I was asking.
check? You would have to give me a perception check because you are not going to have time to investigate.
They're both the same. 18.
Look at that. We traded perception rolls, Fred.
You see bushes shift, but, I mean, it's a pretty small bush. Really not, something that could be hidden behind. And you're wondering if maybe it was the breeze?
I'm going to investigate the bush that's moving.
Mm-hmm. Are you?
Yep. Keeping my ready to do chill touch if it's an enemy.
Yeah, see, you have a problem.
Okay.
I need you to move back 1 square, please. Just 1.
Here?
Yep, right there.
Okay.
Because as you open this bush, separate the bush, yeah, you now have a problem.
Hi.
Because, they're not even.
Oh.
Can I fit them in my bag?
No!
I mean, y'all want to touch
What
a
does
weird
it have,
artifact?
an army of goblins?
I'll touch it.
I will also touch it.
Fred.
Mm-hmm.
17 to hit.
Cast shield, no.
What is your AC now?
Just a
75.
With shield active.
with shield active. 21.
Really?
I'm 16 normal. Plus
Right,
5 is.
right, because your sorcerer origin.
Mm-hmm.
As you cast shield, your magic manifests green, right?
Yes.
You are covered in that sheen of green. And, 2 of these attacks that are launched at you, just clang almost harmlessly off the shield, but one of them doesn't.
Okay.
And you are going to take 6 slashing damage as this goblin catches you, on the thigh. And you hear them start to cackle.
I'm going to then pull my dagger and hit the one that attacked that got through to me.
Okay.
16.
Yeah, that'll hit.
5 pierce.
That's okay, they're still laughing because, well, they know more than you do.
We could be in trouble, guys.
Great.
Could be.
Yeah. Could be might be a understatement. Hey, Calix. 15 to hit.
Yeah.
You're gonna take 7 slashing damage as this goblin catches you while you're down. Yugen.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to move up to here.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And oh, lovely. And with those guys just lined up in a row, I'm
Mhm.
going to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew at them all.
Sure. You're gonna take 5 damage because as you moved away from the goblin that you didn't see hit you, because I know that your AC is less than a 23. So you'll take 5.
Yeah, it's definitely less than a 23.
Ugh.
You said I'll take 5?
Yes. 5
Okay.
slashing. Let's see. What do I have to do? Dex save. Alright. Well, one of them passes, 2 of them don't. Give me that damage.
Okay. I think we might have messed this up last time. It's 2d4 only at the start of each of their turns.
So it is. Alright. Be ready to give me that damage.
Will do.
As in, like, give it to me now, because one of the ones that failed is...
Oh, that's so disappointing.
That is disappointing.
Best to get the ones out now, I guess.
Fair.
I'm going to miss with an 11. Calix. Val, you're up.
Tiny little motherfucker. Is this one close enough for me to, let's say, grab?
Yes. The
How
one
big are
that's
they?
right by you, they're small. They're a goblin, so they're a small-sized creature.
Yeah.
You would be familiar with this, having played.
Hey,
Grimly.
Grimly
was precious, and we loved him with our entire heart.
I'm not. I was trying to remember his height. He was like 3'1".
Yes, he was a small-sized creature.
Hold on. Oh. Wait, I have a new spell. I forgot because of level 3. Hold on. I just want to see if this is what I want.
Bless you.
Can I put this in my...
Thank you.
Yeah. But is this with my hand? I'm very sorry. I forgot that this was level 3. Perfect. I'm glad he's right there because I'm going to hold on. So basically, I'm like doing this in front of me, and I'll be casting Burning Hands directly on top of this goblin.
On a single goblin, you're gonna cast Burning Hands.
Yes, I am. I don't care if I'm like partially kneeling and just like looking this goblin directly in the face. I'm just like staring at him and I'm like, and that's it.
Can't slap the dude. That's how it works. You just...
It's a 15-foot comb, but I don't care if I'm just grabbing this little motherfucker. I don't give a shit.
Feel free. I mean, I'm not gonna stop you.
Now, I don't know if, because he's literally directly in front of my hands, but he does have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see how much damage he takes.
Yeah, I just need to know what your DC is.
What is my DC? That's a good question. 13. It's not very high.
Okay.
But he'll still take half damage if he makes it.
Well, he didn't make it, so...
That's delicious. Okay, I just want to make sure there's just much. I just need to see if it's just that damage. Creature takes that damage, and half as much Do I include anything besides the dice damage? No,
Nope,
it's just that
just
damage.
dice.
So that's 15 fire damage. I got really lucky with these dice. Fuck. It's almost max damage.
Quentin.
Yes. Is he dead? Oh, good. Who's hungry? Actually, I'll take the raptor
There's
out. We'll let the
nothing
raptor just have fun.
left.
There is nothing left. You have turned him into
Aw.
a pile of ash.
Oh, what a shame. Oh, that sucks, doesn't it? And I look over at the other goblins. Y'all are next.
Except I'm pretty sure you could only use that once.
I don't give a shit.
Don't know that.
The threat is there and they don't know that.
I mean, I know that because I know that that's a racial thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. You know that. The goblins do not. My eyes are now glowing and smoke is slightly coming from, like, my nose and mouth.
sure, you want to roll me an intimidation check then, Quentin?
Yeah. Where is my intimidation? That's a good question. God, give me that.
And you
Delicious,
can have
19.
advantage. Oh, I was
What?
gonna say you can have advantage considering
I want to
the fact
try.
that
I'm gonna fish for the crit. I don't give a shit.
crit.
23. It wasn't a crit.
I mean, they're still terrified of you.
That's good. I'm pissed.
I mean, as you should be. They did shoot you. And
Yeah.
then your team, your party mates are just like, are you sure that you got shot? Because
I went looking. I knew he got shot.
I'm about to end at least. How many goblins are there? Oh, there's 4 more. I'm gonna end about 5 careers in total tonight. So. Did these goblins exist? I don't know. Check the scorch marks.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. You still have shield up, right, Fred?
Yep.
Okay.
Think, or is that one time only?
No, it's till the beginning of your next turn, and since they attacked you on your turn. Okay. Which means that won't hit. There is one left. Calyx, you
Yeah.
are intimidating, so they are not gonna go for you.
I'm intimidating.
You just turned one of their friends to ash. What did you think they were gonna do? Yugen, give me your damage.
Yep. That's much better. Seven on 2d4.
Yep, and you killed it with the acid. It
Yes.
dies straight. Valise? You're up. You need to unmute your mic.
I said I was gonna hold my action, so I'm just gonna aim at that person. Right.
Well, you said you were gonna hold your action if anything attacked you.
Then
And
I'm just
nothing
gonna
attacked you.
nothing attacks me. Yeah, I'll just attack the goblin. If that's okay.
Yep, go for it. Yeah, no, absolutely.
23
Yeah.
hit.
Yep.
I used my red crossbow.
Okay.
$13 damage.
You nail this thing to the ground.
I
Anything else?
don't think so. I think I'm okay.
Orion?
This one.
Which one?
The one south of Fred.
That one?
I need an intelligence save.
Mind Sliver?
That is correct.
Fails.
Random question, not having to do with combat, but just having to do with goblins in general. Do they have pack tactics? Depending? Or is it certain types of goblins?
Goblins, as per... Goblins don't actually have pack tactics.
Oh, I thought it was when there was a group of them. I apologize. Continue on.
No, you're good. You're good. They should have pack tactics, but they don't.
I think,
Sorry.
what, kobolds get it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
kobolds get it.
Kobolds
Okay.
do. Goblins as a monster don't. Although, honestly, I think that they should.
That'd be a
Honestly, I should know that, but...
How much psychic damage?
4 points of brain damage.
Okay. No, a lot of their advantage right now is just coming from the fact that you guys didn't see them.
Yeah.
Or, the fact that they are just completely and utterly surrounding Fred.
True. It's okay.
Anything else, Orion?
That'll do it.
Okay. Fred?
I'm going to attack the same one I did before.
Mm-hmm.
16.
That'll hit.
7 piercing.
You've killed it.
Good.
Anything
All I
else?
can do.
Yugen.
I'm gonna aim at the one up in the corner there,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna cast Create Bonfire. I saw how well the fire worked on the other one. I'm like, I could do that.
Hey, I know fire stuff too! Alex and you about to be on a first name basis considering the options.
You okay
Oh, here we-
over there?
Oh no, she hates the spell. Hey, who
Uh-oh.
can learn Moonbeam? Can anybody in this party learn that? Because that'll be another fun one for later.
I have no idea.
Yes, this. I have problems with this spell.
I have to do a dexterity save as well.
No,
No.
it's just in the 5-foot cube.
Yeah, it just fills the space underneath what they're standing on.
Whew, good.
I didn't want to hurt you.
Toasty, toasty.
All right,
Hey, get your
Zara?
marshmallows out, though. Yes.
Sarah, this is how we're gonna do it, because I didn't mention this earlier because I didn't realize somebody had taken it on their spell list. I'm gonna let you do this once, just once.
And then you no longer know how to use the spell?
No, then you no longer can use it for combat reasons.
What if I want to light grease on fire?
That's a utility reason, technically.
What if we gather sticks, start tossing sticks
will-
at stuff, and then
you
do
will-
create bonfire?
No. Zara, remind me when we're done tonight, we will talk about the exact ramifications for using this spell.
Okay.
Okay. This happened in another campaign, completely separate from you guys. We had a player who literally kept trying to use it on surfaces that he couldn't actually create a bonfire on. So,
I figure it's a bush.
yeah.
So
This
if
is
the
why I'm
surfaces
saying
are
it's okay
properly set up, we can use it.
Possibly. Again, we will discuss the complete ramifications for that after session, because that is me as a DM rule, because I don't like this spell.
Time to just start carrying Alchemist's Fire everywhere.
However, he makes the dex save and gets out of the way of the...
Does he
Fire.
get closer to me?
No, he does not. Anything else you can?
No, that was gonna be my action for the turn. Just disappointed he's not all roasty toasty.
Fantastic. With that, he is going to realize that you guys may have been a little bit more than, they could handle, because they were hoping to take out Calyx in the back and then just only managed to hit him in the calf and not through the neck like they had intended, because then he couldn't call for help. And he is going to disengage and run. But he's not being very careful about where he runs.
Fantastic.
Calix.
Say, do I have anything I can do as a reaction?
Stepping here. Can I technically see him?
Give me a perception check. At disadvantage because he is small. And
Tiny
running
little
through...
baby man. 16.
No.
Can't see.
Again, his trail is not going to be hard to follow.
That's fine.
With the added light of the
I'm still
bonfire?
gonna take a shot with a longbow, even if I am at disadvantage for it.
It's not the darkness that that's making it so that you can't see him. It is the fact that he is small and there's a lot of shrubbery providing him cover.
Can I still take a longbow shot at disadvantage?
Sure.
I don't care.
I
I'm
know
going
you
to
don't.
hit it. That's delicious. One was a 15 and one is an 11, so 19 to hit.
You have a +8 to hit?
On a longbow? Yes, I do.
You have archery, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Does that hit?
It does. Go ahead and give me that damage. Fucking blind firing into the woods.
Nice.
Me forgetting what a D8 looks like for a second. Sorry.
Like a diamond.
10. 6 plus 4.
Yeah, you seem to hear the ceasing of movement.
Oh, fantastic. I stare at the other one that's right by Fred. Try me. I don't care
Well-
if he can understand me.
Uh-huh.
I don't care if he's gonna try and run.
Oh,
he
he's
can
also
try.
going to try and run. He
He
gonna
can try.
disengage. He is going to
Ah.
disengage from Fred and run.
Perfect.
Valise. Again, this one is also
Then-
leaving a trail that would be fairly easy to follow.
Ooh, I can do things. Wait a minute.
Always an exciting moment. Ooh, I can do things.
That's magic missile at it.
It's not your turn, Fred.
I can tell that it's like, it's leaving an easy track to follow. We should probably follow it. I'm filled with a burning rage.
Well, maybe
I'll
it'll
let you
lead us
make
to
the
its.
decision.
Maybe it'll lead us to more.
Or it could
We have
help us actually solve the problems that we're going to probably help us along the quests that we're doing.
Or if they
Well,
get to
exactly.
their destination, it will create more problems for us later in the day.
Let's take care of this now, then.
So are
I'm
we
gonna
supposed
go
to be
in
hunting these
stealth.
guys anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go then. We're following it. I'm following it. I'm following the trail.
Perfect. You can go ahead and give me a survival check. I'm gonna take us out of combat because your combat's done.
Well,
Oh, okay. I'm gonna
If-
stop for just a moment to scoop up some of the ash from the
Natural
one that was turned to ash.
20.
Okay, Zara, you're collecting some of the ash from.
From the dead goblin that was turned to ash.
Okay. Perfect. You, words. Come on, English.
English.
Jesus Christ. You follow this goblin down, down the path, as it were. And, you realize that you guys had actually walked past where you needed to be. Basically had missed the turnoff,
Oh,
as it were. And tracking this goblin back, you find yourselves at the front entrance of a cave.
Oh, look at that. Providence.
Hold on.
Was there Still, there is a goblin body, right? A dead
Yes.
one, not charred or dust.
Yes.
I would have liked to grab it by the ankle and drag it along with us.
Wow, that
I mean,
Oh.
you'd have to bend pretty far over to drag it. You'd probably just be carrying it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
my
true.
God.
I would actually. Well, like if its hands are dragging on the ground, I mean that's basically what it is. I'm not lifting it up just to hold it. I'm like just I have it my arm still at my side, and I'm just taking the goblin with us. I'm nothing if not about to create a scene with intimidation.
Wonderful.
I mean, I would have also gone in to grab the other one from the forest, but I think one is enough.
Should the
Hold
map
on.
be completely black, Maddie?
Yes, it should. Give me 1 second. I'm adjusting things.
Sorry. I just want to make sure it wasn't my computer.
No, it's me. I gotta adjust things. Hold tight. But you were at the mouth of a cave. And it definitely looks like this cave is inhabited.
This could be the thing they wanted us to get rid of.
I busted my load with the fire. A little
Do we
mad,
have a
so
minute?
apologize
Because
for
I
that.
want to focus on
It-
my armor for a minute.
It takes you about 15 minutes to get here, following the trail.
Okay, so like,
Because he does attempt to lead you around, and sorry, my brain just the fuck. He tries to lose you, but does not succeed on the nat 20. So. Oh, this map was all set up really nice, and then they changed the way dynamic lighting worked.
Oh.
Alright, can everybody see in the upper left-hand corner now?
God, yeah.
I
No.
can see.
I was like dragging it, and I'm like, I
nothing.
can't see anything.
It's a
There's
black box.
nothing.
I can't see anything.
Okay,
If you go to the top
hang on.
left
No,
corner,
no.
Scroll
I just, no. It's because I have not. Just hang on. I gotta give them vision.
Cool.
not everybody is allowed to see. Who has dark vision? I think.
Nope.
I did.
Cool.
I
was
am
gonna say, I think
silly
two of
human.
us?
I'm
not holding anybody's hand.
I don't.
Would you
Me
like
it-
to scout or
Hey,
should I?
let there be world.
Me and Valise just sitting here like,
You know what?
bitch.
Hang on.
I'm
Let
not
me-
holding
let me do
anybody's
some-
hand.
I am gonna. Else, it'll work out better.
Ah.
You know, if I was any other character, there would be offers to hold hands to get you through the dark, but
Not this one.
not Calyx.
Whoa.
Okay. Can you see the entire map now?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do it this way. I'm not dicking around with dynamic lighting. It slows my my tab down.
Sure.
All right. You are faced with the mouth of a cave. It is completely dark heading in.
I'm gonna just take a minute and armor.
Sure.
Cool.
Listening carefully, you hear the sounds of rushing water. And there is a very peculiar sort of kind of rancid smell coming from inside the cave.
Are you going to scout, Val, or should I?
So you've pulled the arrow out of your leg at this point, right?
Yeah, no. Would have 100% just grabbed a piece of cloth and tied it up, pretty much. I mean, yeah, I can scout. It's sort of what I do, and I mean, I can hold my breath, so smell doesn't bother me none.
As it were. She's gonna cover her nose and mouth with another handkerchief.
And yeah, I'll start the slow track of going in.
I will. You want me to take out the end there, or should somebody else?
Take the what, sorry?
Do you want? Should I take up the back, or
I
Follow
mean,
him in, or are we letting him go in alone?
I'll follow you in. I just. Oh, what is happening?
some of us can't see, some of us can. At
Oh,
least
I'm
it'd
blind as
probably
a
be
bat, but
best
I
if
will
you bring up
follow
the
you.
rear, that way you can watch over, just if anything. I'll
understood?
go in first. Anybody who is just can't see in the dark in the middle, and we'll go from there.
Okay. Calix, go ahead and continue down to the first fork in the path here. The walls are damp. It's to be expected considering the fact that you're in a cave. And Valise, the thing that you notice is that you're about to walk into the cave and Orion hasn't moved.
Sorry.
Ryan has gone
Orion.
completely stiff, staring into the cave.
Oh, Orion, are you okay? Orion.
He's just kind of staring at the cave.
She'll kind of shove at him. Speak to me. I cannot leave you out here.
I do not like caves. Bad experiences.
Is it not debilitating?
You know that this is the first time it's come up, and I'm finding it hard to put one foot in front of the other.
Would you rather wait for us here then?
Damn it, Yukon, I heard that.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. That just took over my whole brain from the background, just whispering the song in the background. Oh.
Happy to help.
Please alert us by sending in the owl after us, if you can. If there's anything that happens at the entrance. Is that okay?
I want to help, but I don't know how far into that cave I'm gonna go.
That is fine. You don't have to go into the cave. I'm saying watch the entrance for us, and if anything happens by the entrance, send the owl after us if you can. If you can.
You know, kind of
If you're,
solemnly nod and summon dancing lights
okay,
and just kind
we,
of make my way as far into the cave as I can go while still seeing the outside.
we're probably gonna stop right around Ja.
Calyx. Left or right?
Actually,
give me a perception check. Oh god. I made a mistake. I just saw a really bright light being shone through my window, and I moved my flag, and suddenly I was blinded by the sun reflecting off of one of my back neighbor's windows.
Mm.
15.
You hear what sounds like the small patter of feet on stone coming from the right path. As in that direction.
So my right, not stage right?
No,
Wait, no, stage
left.
right.
Stage
right.
right, your left.
Okay, thank you. Sorry. You said right, and I was like, well, I guess we're going towards this little baby
Yeah,
thing.
no,
But nope.
I know. That's why
I want to
I
go.
clarified.
Let's go to the upside down face then.
Okay, oh god.
Upside down face.
This room seems to be where
Feeding?
sorry, excuse me.
Bones?
No, it seems to be a sleeping area of some kind, but most likely for those that are just too lazy to get further into the cave than anything else. And as you walk in here, I gotta check. You don't have dark vision, do you?
No, I was just kind of trying to follow the smoky one.
Well, that's not hard because Calyx is actually literally smoking, so you are able
do
to
think-
just kind of.
The marks that he has on his face and that are on his neck glow a little bit. So they're easy to track as long as you know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
They're
So
not
you
like
can
a bright,
track
but if
that.
you know him, you can see it.
Fred, do you have dark vision? I don't think I gave the Chandrax dark vision.
Nope. That's why I'm got a hold of Yugen and I'm following him.
The only
you just
two
got a
people.
hand on the back of his shirt.
Yep.
Fantastic.
There you go.
The only two people with dark vision in this group are Valise and Calyx.
Calyx, please
Yep.
give me a perception check. At advantage, because you know that they're in here.
19.
Cool. Give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
I don't know what my dex is. Also 19.
Perfect. You have a group of or you have a goblin dive at you in an attempt to take you to the ground so that they could then, summarily truss you up and then, maybe eat you later.
So now he's just hugging my leg?
Yeah, pretty much. Hang on. He wound up much bigger. Set dimensions. What did you change?
Hello, sir.
Okay.
Hello, goblin my size.
Too small.
I'm
That's
like, he's
fair.
not hugging my leg. He's like hugging my entire body. He's like,
A refrigerator comes around the corner at you.
damn, that guy's been eating his calcium.
I
say that
still
because they
love
probably eat bones.
I love that that's how you had described him too, and I was just like, here you go.
I'm looking for
All
a
right.
kid like a refrigerator. Yeah, where's he? Can I call him? Can he be like a summon for me or something?
No.
I summon you, refrigerator boy. Okay. I do have his name. I just don't care
You
at
do.
the moment.
Roll for initiative, party. And now that you're in here to make my life easy, we are just going to maintain this initiative order.
Okay.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Because it's easier because then all I have to do is add the monsters as we need it.
Yep.
So. Orion, you hear the sound of a goblin kind of give a small shriek right before you kind of just hear Calyx go, really?
You didn't put me in initiative order, DM.
the same thing applies, Valise. That is what you hear in the distance.
I still have my crossbow out, so
And you can see.
I'm aiming for that one.
Which one? Thank you.
Crossbow at him. 26 to hit.
Yep.
11 damage. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Orion. Same description. It hasn't changed.
Orion's not gonna be able to go to the cave. Big afraid.
Are you guys okay? I'm gonna kind of look down the hallway the direction they went and send all 3 or 4 globes of dancing lights 60 feet into the room.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Cool. Yes.
Fred and Yugen. Now
So
you two.
I just kind of made a line of lights from where I see Valise as far as I can get it into the room. And that's my turn. I'm gonna sit there and keep the sky in view.
Okay. Fred.
I'm casting magic missile at the one down here.
Okay.
See?
You want to give me your 2 other darts?
Oh, sorry.
Just click it again.
I forgot.
Are you aiming all 3 of them at the same creature?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else, Fred?
Oh, just gonna stay right behind Yugen.
Calix?
Um,
This area is now awash in light as a floating orb of Otter, what does your magic manifest as color-wise?
It's like a light blue.
This room is awash in a light blue. Almost as if it's being lit by an LED light.
not my favorite color, but I'll take it.
Yes, well, not everything can be orange or purple.
I cast fluorescent light.
Is this the one that's like holding on to me?
Yes.
Just, like, shake my leg a little bit to try and get him to let go. But at the same time, I'm like,
to work.
I am going to take my rapier, and stab directly down.
Okay.
What do I have? 16?
Yeah.
Keep the fucking dice that I need out. 12 damage. It was max damage. That's the only reason why it's 12.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, perfect.
Okay.
Do I see the little one?
Uh-huh.
I'm
You
like
say
just
little one. They're small-sized creatures.
Yeah. The last one. I see the last
Yeah.
one.
Yes.
I'm like holding this rapier down into this goblin that is now dead and probably slumping a little bit, just being held up by the rapier. And I'm like looking at him like, do you wanna try something?
Quentin.
Hmm.
You watch as he stares at you and starts nervously backing up.
Uh-huh.
And when you glance up behind him, you realize that there's a very large gong behind him.
I don't suggest it. If you do that, this is gonna be so much worse.
You watch as he picks up the rod and just smashes it 3
God.
times
God
against
damn it.
You know
the
what? Good for him. I'll kill him last.
I'll kill him last.
By the way, I lied.
We could have had a civil conversation, a moment of peace between me and you, which you know what was going to be a slim chance to none in the first place. So depending on how many you call, I choose you last, and it's going to be much worse now.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. He doesn't understand what you're saying to him.
That's fine.
So,
I can't wait to kill his friends.
and then you watch as he runs, having hit the gong.
Is there an identifying marker on him so that we can pick him back out later?
Yeah.
No,
How
there
many
is
teeth
not.
does he have? I don't know. Does he have
No,
a piece of
there's
his ear
not.
missing? I just want to make sure because I'm gonna find him later.
I'm gonna mark him. But whether or not you identify him as the same goblin is gonna be a different story.
Steve, he's not gonna have knees when I'm done with him.
Ooh, knees.
Those kneecaps are now my kneecaps. I'm gonna wear them like they're knee pads.
Wait, no. No.
He could
Come
always
on
be the
now.
Raptors' sparring partner
Jesus.
until he can't anymore.
It's true. You know what? This little raptor baby does need a
Perfect.
chew toy.
Just gonna
And I
say,
think-
yeah.
I think
You're
the chase
not
would be good for
keeping
him.
a goblin as a chew toy.
I mean-
Sparring partner.
He'd at least have a
Yeah.
chance. He's like the
That's gonna
pig
be
in
He can
Jurassic
play
Park.
tug of war with the
Jurassic Park.
sticks with the raptor.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. It'd be great.
No, what you do is you put a little treat, tie it to the back of his head, and the raptor can find the treat.
Oh, the goblin is the treat. He doesn't need a treat. The goblin is the treat. I just pat my little raptor on the butt and say, have fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, has your party committed a war crime yet today? No? Just wait, because it's gonna happen.
We don't need to commit a war crime. I feel like I am the war crime.
This man is literally
I
a
am
war
the Bell.
crime waiting to happen.
For legal purposes, that is my real name.
Big concern.
For legal purposes, that is a joke.
Okay, as you guys step into this room a little bit more, you realize the, the... Come on, words work.
Gong?
The gong had been missed the first time before the light came into the room because it is the same color as the wall. They've either dirtied it up or painted it so that it blended in with the wall. Which is something that, you know, you wouldn't really expect, because that's kind of a little bit more on the more intelligent side.
They're pensive goblins.
There's something
But-
else here.
But you guys are able to continue on if you so desire. I wouldn't see why you wouldn't. Calix, go ahead and give me a perception check since you're the furthest one in the room.
15.
You notice a small bag.
What's it got? Fingers?
No.
Teeth.
No. Roll me a d10.
I laugh, I roll a d10, and teeth and fingers are on whatever list you have, and I roll one of them. Then you're gonna... Then I see the face of, I can't give them teeth or fingers now. They've solved it.
Roll again.
As if that has ever stopped me before, Quentin.
9.
Uh. It is filled with 19 copper pieces.
Yep.
But that seems to be it. Fred and Eugen, since you can now see thanks to this glowing orb of light,
Ooh.
this room seems to be fairly well kept. Like, there's no bones littering the ground. It's you guys think that perhaps around the corner may have been where they were using, like, where the refuse pile was starting to be accumulated, given the fact that once you are past the bend and further into the cave, it doesn't smell quite so bad.
Well, that's a plus.
Come in further, Felice. It's not so bad out in here for the smell. Is Orion okay?
Yes, he's afraid of caves.
Interesting.
But he had a bad experience in one. I said if anything were to happen near the outside, to send the owl in to warn us if anything.
Now that I don't hear combat anymore, you'll hear from down the hall, is everyone okay?
Yes.
How far in does this look like it goes?
A
Pretty
while?
far.
It
At least
pretty
another
far.
15 feet.
I heard Valise talking about the fear of caves. Right?
Yes.
I'll call back because Orion, I'll give you a deal. You can keep coming into the cave. I'll answer 3 of your questions. A trade of knowledge, and mayhaps it'll help you get through this. And I promise, and I'll hold up my hands so the rest of the party can see, my fingers aren't crossed. I'll tell the truth.
His fingers aren't crossed.
There's a long pause. And you won't try and burn my book anymore?
That's not part of the deal. But I'll consider it an option depending on how well this goes.
We'll help you, Orion. We'll protect you.
All of the dancing lights in the room recede up the hallway.
Fred reaches out and grabs you by the shoulder.
And Orion slowly comes into the cave. Two of the lights, like, held close to him, and two following on the ceiling above him. And quietly mumbling to himself,
Yeah.
Fred is going to just hug Orion. That's just...
he's extremely stiff and mumbling repeatedly under his breath. I will give you clarification, Maddie.
Yep.
Because I see that face.
Actually, my face had nothing to do with you guys. Continue on. I am adjusting things as we go because, you know, that's how a DM works. Ah, perfect. All right. Are you continuing to lead, Calix? Because that's gone so well for you so far. Otter, are you mumbling that in common?
Rotating through said languages.
Okay. Mom, give me a perception check, please.
10.
You catch what you hear is Orion just constantly stating the celestial, not the celestial, the constellations.
Oh,
No, they're also called celestial bodies. I was right.
Mm-hmm.
Basically he's saying those, the ones he knows, over and over. However, some of them you've never heard of before.
Don't say anything. Just pats him and looks over and see, okay, we gotta go forward.
Okay. Calix, lead on.
You know what? I will look to Valise. You're more of a close ranged fighter, though I will admit I've had quite the bit of luck today. Would you take forward and let me take back?
Sure.
And he'll step to the side so that Valise can move forward, and I will take rear.
Okay. Valise, go ahead and give me a perception check as you're moving forward.
$21.
Okay. You hear the sounds of rushing water, and you hear the sounds of something talking in a language you don't understand.
I'm gonna go into stealth.
Give me a stealth check.
$23.
Okay. You are silent on your pause as you head up towards the bend that you see ahead of you. There is a small little alcove that also looks like it's used for sleeping. Fits maybe 2 or 3 goblin pallets and seems to have been hastily abandoned.
I'll float back to Calyx. The outside. So they've moved on ahead. We're free to powerhouse forward.
All right. Well, they've raised the alarm, so all we can hope for is a fight.
Correct.
Are you still okay taking forward?
Yeah, I will.
At least in this instance, I can promise you that I won't miss.
You
I say
seem to
that,
be.
I'm on a nat one. I know I am. But, sorry. I know I've
Sorry.
jinxed myself, but it's okay.
Yes, you have.
I can
Let's
promise
hope you keep
some
your
form of
word.
coverage.
That is fine. Shall we, ladies and gentlemen?
Everybody,
move.
please follow in a
Let's
line
shout.
after Valise, and I will take up the rear.
Keep your arms and
Okay.
legs inside the cave at all times.
Yeah,
Orion, how about you go ahead of me, behind Yugen.
I'm gonna hang towards the back, and I will keep the 2 lights overhead above Yugen, and keep the 2 lights on my person on me.
Cool.
Moving forward.
don't worry, Fred. The least I can do is make sure that he's fine.
I know, Val. You're really good.
We'll go with that.
Lol.
Well, your experience is very good.
Am
I'm
I
not
rolling
gonna
a
say
perception?
anything. Oh, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that one. All right, moving on.
Rolling a perception check, DM.
Okay.
I don't see a thing. Woo!
No, no, you do not. Matter of fact, the sound of voices seems to have stopped.
Wonderful. I'm gonna roll stealth.
I mean, you're still stealth from your 23.
Oh,
here.
cool. Alrighty. Cool.
Either way, as you get further down this hallway, again, the walls are like they're almost dripping, and it is so damp in here. Fred, it is a little bit uncomfortable for you.
Gonna keep on trucking.
Yep.
Am I rolling a perception check?
No, as you get to the mouth of this particular room, instead, I don't think you're at the level where you can catch projectiles.
I can catch projectile.
Are you at the level where you can catch them?
Yes, ma'am.
Cool. Put yourself at the mouth of the cave, please. Or the mouth of the room. Because they knew you were coming, they had been alerted, and they were waiting. The moment you appear at the mouth of this cave, because there is only one way to go through this, no matter how good your stealth is, and you're in their home territory, Valise, 13, 7, 24, 21, and 22 to hit.
Holy.
I think the first 2 miss.
I can deflect. Since I have a free hand, and that's my reaction, but I can only reflect one of those.
Well, you can attempt to catch one.
I will do so.
Because if I'm not mistaken, there's a certain threshold that you have to hit before you can throw it back.
You can use your free action to deflect or catch a missile when you are hit with a ranged weapon attack. When you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus 8. If you reduce the damage to 0 and you have a free hand, then I can send it back with a key point.
Okay. You can deflect one of these.
One of those, yes.
You are going to take 6 piercing as the other 2 land.
Got it. I'm taking it. It's my move now.
Yep, just as soon as I get them into the initiative tracker here. Okay. It is your turn, Felice.
I'm a rocket.
Do it up.
20.
That'll hit.
Eight damage.
Okay. Anything else, Felice?
Bonus action, do it again.
Yeah, you'd have to move up a little bit closer, but yeah.
11 hits.
No, it does not.
Cool. That's my turn.
All right, Fred. You got a room full of goblins in front of you.
You can see them.
Yes, you have Orion's light overhead.
So then,
Does 10 foot of light?
Oh, then no.
Hold on.
You have to get in a little bit closer.
Each light sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius.
You'll have to get closer.
I'm gonna move in, and I'm just gonna fire my crossbow and hope I hit. So I'm assuming it's at a disadvantage. I can't see.
Yes.
And I'm. Nope.
Nope. It scratches against the wall and then clatters to the ground. Anything else, Fred?
Step back. You can.
Okay. Orion.
No, I continue reciting what I'm reciting. And that's my turn. I send 2 of the lights a little further in up the ceiling to around here.
They are not being too particularly subtle here. 19 to hit, Felice.
Ooh, just hits. Go for it.
Perfect. 7 slashing damage.
You got it.
Calyx.
All right. I don't get that to level 5. I will move so that I can sort of step in front of Orion. I can see the ones that are surrounding Valise pretty easily.
Yeah.
Perfect. I am going to take a shot, and then I'm going to also. Well, actually, no. Let's see if I can kill the first one first. 26 to hit.
No.
No. Okay. You know, I'll action surge, and I'll do it again.
No, you did hit with a.
I know.
I'll actually surge and I'll do it
Yeah, I
again.
just wanted to double check. I'm shooting this one.
I'll do it again.
I'll do it again.
Okay, yeah.
Max damage at 12.
Uh-huh.
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 And then I'm going to hit the one that is behind Valise.
Okay.
15 to hit. Yeah?
Beats
Okay.
it.
Oh, perfect.
Maybe.
10. To the one behind her.
Yeah, anything else?
Oh, was that the one behind her? I thought. Oh, which way? Okay, which way was Valise facing?
No, I was facing the one you just deleted.
Yeah, I was aiming for the one behind her. If
Oh.
that was the case.
All right, well, we'll just do that. That's
Okay.
easy. That's an easy.
Perfect. That's it.
Oh, jeez.
Thank you.
I am gonna move this one further back because he's gonna be in another area. Hold on. The sounds of your combat. Well, I say your combat, but it's more like your wholesale murder has alerted the others, as if they weren't already
Oh
feeling
my.
it. And they all run into the room as well. This one's gonna move here. You again. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Fantastic. You're gonna take 7 points of piercing damage as he shoots you with his bow.
Yay.
Speaking of Yugen, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Well, considering I need light to be able to do anything effectively in there,
There is
I'm actually
a light
gonna...
directly over
Yeah.
where they're standing currently.
You have
Oh.
you have sight in now.
Okay, well, I still think this will be beneficial. I'm going to step... Oh, my character's not moving. There we go. I'm going to step back here for a second, and I am going to cast Heroism on Orion.
What
there we go.
was that do?
A willing creature that I touch is imbued with bravery. Until the spell ends, the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns. When the spell ends, you lose any bonus hit points that you got from it. But you shouldn't be frightened in here anymore and can be a bit more beneficial.
Okay.
This will at least get you through this this thing of combat.
Yep, it does only last a minute.
Lovely. It's like taking a quick shot.
Yep.
Shot for bravery. Let's go.
I'm just gonna step back out of the way to where I kind of was.
Okay.
And that's it.
Orion, that
Debilitating?
That's the one. Thank you.
I got you.
Jesus Christ. The fuck is wrong with me tonight? Oh, fuck. Yeah, that
English
one.
is hard. No
Oh
worries.
my god, it's the only language I speak. That feeling is no longer there. Not that you don't know why you weren't afraid of being in a cave, but it's more like your brain is making the good juice, as it were.
The muttering stops.
Valise, there's a lot of goblins in here.
There is a lot of goblins in here. I'm gonna stop clawing at people. So yeah. starting with that.
Okay.
Does a 12 hit?
No, not at all.
Oh well, shit. I'm trying it again. 13?
Nope.
Oh my god.
15 is the AC to beat.
Got it. Thank you.
Quinn counted earlier.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, not a problem. All right. Orion, sir, you are up.
Well, suddenly I feel lovely. I cast sleep into the room full of goblins.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Roll me the dice points.
It will clip Valise, but
These goblins have less health than she does, so it's gotta target them
that's
first.
the hope. 5d8, is it? Yeah. I have
How much HP
exactly.
does Valise have right now?
20.
You're gonna go through all the goblins before you even touch Valise.
Like, 13 minus 27. Hang on. 14? Something like that.
12, 20. 12 plus 8 is 20. 26. $27, sorry. Math.
Okay. 27?
27 is my max HP.
Yeah. I gotta go through the goblins first.
It starts with the lowest health and works its way up.
14. 21. God damn it! You did. There's only one left awake. One! There was 5 of them in here!
I didn't know. I just heard a lot of shenanigans, and I went sleep.
Camper nap.
Valise, the goblin that has been facing off against you, its scimitar clatters to the ground, and then it just kind of slumps forward, and its head is just kind of smushed against your leg, and it's fast asleep.
I'm gonna, like, move away from the goblin. Just kind of move so that it doesn't, like, wake up.
Uh-huh. The last one that's left awake is looking around very confused.
I will end my turn by yelling they'll only wake up if you wake them up first. One
Fred?
at a time.
Ominous.
I'm casting acid splash at the one that's awake.
Yeah, you gotta move to do that.
Yep.
Sorry. Do acid. Woohoo.
Yeah, he dodges out of the way.
And then Fred steps back.
Wow.
All right, he's asleep.
We're all huddled up here in this corridor.
Alex, you seem to be surrounded by your teammates who, like, step forward into the room, do their thing, and then step back.
With a
I
12 hit
did
points,
not
you're
move.
damn right.
No, with the exception of Orion.
Wholesale nap time.
Orion has a reason he did a thing. The rest of you do not, with the exception of Val.
This one's the one awake, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do I have to hit with that? Okay. We're gonna hit him. For the first time in my life, miss with a 12.
Yes.
And that's it.
Okay. Oh, good. He's the only one that's awake, and he's going to use his action to wake up his ally. Because goblins speak common.
That's okay.
And then he starts quickly relaying a message in Goblin, and he is going to wake up the one behind him.
Oh.
Get the same message, and he wakes up the other one. Yugen, there are 4 goblins who are awake.
I hope you like sleeping.
It was a delightful nap. It's like one of those naps where you're like sitting at your computer and you just kind of nod off, and then you realize you're sitting in a chair and you startle yourself awake.
Definitely didn't do that at work today.
Or you hear the people that you're playing D&D with call your name and you startle yourself out of your chair.
Did something happen?
Tuesday night. Yes, that happened.
It happened. One of our players on Tuesday fell asleep at her keyboard.
Nice.
Yugen, what are you doing? There are 4 awake goblins and only one of them is now asleep.
I am going to cast Ray of Frost at the one closest to me there. I don't know how to do the thing where it flashes the circle, but that one.
Ping it again for me, sorry?
I don't know how to ping it.
Long click on the map.
This one here.
Yeah.
Yes, that
Okay,
one.
perfect.
Perfect.
Perfect, thank you. Yeah, that'll hit.
Excellent.
Yeah, damage. You aim Ray of Frost, and you watch as the goblin looks at you horrified right before it hits, and you have turned him into a goblin popsicle.
Oh, a gift for the raptor.
It'll be just teeth.
Perfect for the warm autumn nights.
Yeah.
Okay, is there anything else, Yugen?
No, I'm just gonna keep track of where the gobsicle is.
Okay. Valise?
Well, time to slash at things. If you let me slash at things.
God. Depends on what you're slashing. Also, I touched my
The sleeping
glasses,
one.
and now they're filthy.
Boom. Boom. Wait, should I touch the sleeping one?
I mean, he's not causing anybody harm right now. That's up to you.
Yeah, no, like, I'm just gonna aim for that one.
Okay. You're within 5 feet of him. You're good.
There. That feels better. 4.
Oh my god, this is the lizard folk all over again.
Oh,
Oh, this is fantastic. Anything else, Valise?
That's rough.
I moved up 5 feet, right?
Yep.
I'm just gonna move back and go into range mode because I have to deal with another Lizard Folk episode, y'all. I'ma quit, y'all.
Orion. If you move that far, you are going to provoke an attack of opportunity from the goblin.
Okay.
You're okay with that?
Yeah, I said okay.
He missed anyway. Orion.
Okay, cool.
What do I know of goblins?
Nothing. They seem to have come into being after you disappeared. And it wasn't really something you ran into or had the need to know about while you were in Quo.
Okay. Well then. In that case, I will scoot a wee closer. And we will... Hold on. Yeah, we'll just do a Mind Sliver.
On which one?
The furthest one.
Okay.
The sleeping one or
The non-sleeping furthest one. Intelligence save. Please.
Failed. Give me that damage.
I don't trust you anymore, Llama Dice. That's 5.
poor llama dice?
And I get hit points? Question mark?
Oh, yeah, equal to my caster level.
It's only
So
temporary HP, and that just refreshes. So if
Yeah.
you take in damage,
I don't know how much that is. That's what I'm just asking for.
Ah.
What is your number, fella?
sure you get 3 temporary hit points.
Yes, 3 I didn't have.
Sorry, what was the damage, Otter?
That was a 5.
Oh, no, you get a 4. Sorry. You get 4 points.
Okay.
Anything else? Orion?
That'll do it.
Fred?
Going to move forward. Crossbow at this one here.
Which one?
The one I hit.
This one.
Cool, you can do that at disadvantage because you have something within 5 feet of you.
$17 or 8.
Okay.
Better roll.
So the 17?
Yep.
9 piercing. I wasn't trying to get in front of Calyx, I was just trying to move up the side so I could have...
Yeah, no, it's because you have a goblin within 5 feet of you that you are taking it at disadvantage.
Okay.
Anything else, Fred?
No, that's it.
Which one? This one? Is this the sleeping one? Yes, it is. Calyx. 2 awake, 1 asleep.
We're going for an awake one.
Which one? Close or far?
With a 16.
Close or far?
I pinged
Pinged
it.
the one by me.
Alright, okay. I don't know why everybody's things are showing up black.
Mine.
It's just mine.
Is it just
Mine's-
yours? Okay.
Mine's green.
No, we're good. We're good. Okay, okay. I get it. Enough with the pings. I feel like I'm watching a ASMR video.
6.
Lol.
It's still standing, Calyx.
That's fine. I've already action surged.
Alright, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Today, since your long rest?
Sorry?
You action surged at all during this current day?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whenever I
earlier.
was
No,
fighting,
no.
whenever I was getting the one behind Valise and one by Valise. Literally in this section of combat, which was down
Oh.
here.
Alright.
Yeah. That's
I don't
when
get
you
multi
access.
attack till 5.
No, you're right. My brain was just like, you're a fighter. You already have multi-attack. And then I'm like, but you're only level 3, so no. No, you don't. Alright. Which one is this one? Oh, good. 23 to hit Fred?
Yeah.
8 slashing damage.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. To me?
Nope.
Me.
Fred.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna miss with my next shot. Yugen, you're up. 2 awake, 1 asleep.
Excellent. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. Ray of Frost on the this one here.
Okay.
19.
That'll hit.
4. I gave him a cold.
Yeah, he's still standing.
But at least he's going burr.
Yes. But at least he's going burr. Anything else?
That's me.
All right, Valise.
Hitting the one closest to Fred.
Okay. Well, hang on. They're both within 5 feet of Fred, so are we talking north or south?
The top one.
Okay. Thank you.
I think crossbow.
Yes, 21 will hit.
So
It's dead.
I'll pass that.
Okay. Orion.
Same thing on the one that's awake. Another intelligence save.
Fails. Give me the damage.
That's a
Actually, it
3.
doesn't matter what damage you give me. It's dead. There's one asleep. What are you guys doing with it?
Maybe Calix should talk, or Val should talk to him and see what we're going to be approaching.
Sure, we tie him up.
Want me to talk
Can't
to
kill
him?
someone who's sleeping. Well, they seem scared
I
of you.
mean, we definitely can. You're on mute.
I'm just gonna walk over to the goblin.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to put the weight of me on its lower torso. Not enough, not full weight, but enough to, like, it's not moving.
Big oof.
Oh, Orion is straddling the goblin?
No, I'm stepping on the goblin.
Oh, I heard lower my weight and I was like,
No.
Okay.
sorry. I was like, oh.
No, I'm just gonna sit on it.
Damn, that heroism
Make a
person hit
pancake?
different, huh?
No, I'm going to put my weight onto the lower torso of the goblin with my foot.
Fantastic, thank you. You know, there's
Um,
nothing more terrifying than possibly getting crushed.
I mean... Yeah, okay. What do you want to ask this goblin when he wakes up?
Your guess is as good as mine. What? I thought I was just here to be intimidating, but we're asking it a question?
I don't know. I'm asking what's the plan here, guys, as the DM. Hello?
Hello.
How many more of you are there?
Yeah. What are
Okay.
we going to be approaching?
I know
What's
you
the-
can understand us to start.
True. Okay.
Yeah, I tipped your hand at that.
What would wake him? Flicking his nose? Or just the pressure of a foot on his torso?
I
You
mean,
could do both just to be sure.
True.
I do weigh a lot.
True. I mean, I wouldn't know. I ain't gonna try lifting anytime soon. It's also impolite to ask people their weights.
Oh, Well, the party knows because they pulled me out of a well last week.
He's
Via
really
a
happy.
rope and crank.
Yeah, but
I'm
you were
sitting
getting
here
weighed down
like,
by
you don't
weird
think I
sludge.
helped? All right. Little goblin. Up and at 'em. Break time's over.
It stares at you. It's awake, but it's just staring at you, not saying a word.
You know, I very much prefer if you would speak, on your own accord for the most part, because first of all, you don't want them, and I point at Orion, to crush your torso, and we can just leave you here like this. Two, you don't want her to claw you up, and he'll point it back at Elise.
She'll
And
guess
also,
the claws.
I will just burn you alive right here and right now. And I can look you dead in the eye while it's happening. Haunt me all you like. It's not an issue for me. What's at the end of this cave?
Big.
Big. Okay.
They kill you.
You flatter me. Big what?
Big.
Orion, a little bit more weight, please. Just a little.
How long has it been since heroism was cast?
You got another 30 seconds.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm just checking where we're at.
It's walking away and turning her back on them because she can't watch this.
All right.
I mean, I'm not putting pressure painful way. I'm putting pressure in a you're going nowhere way.
That's true. But if I ask, would you add a little bit more weight? Maybe move your foot from his torso to his ankle? Or his neck? His chest? Ooh, that's a good spot too.
I assumed the foot was already on the chest.
That's kind of where your torso is.
Yeah.
I was
Well-
thinking stomach for some reason. Don't.
And this
My
is
brain.
and this is a small-sized creature, right? So there's a very real chance that Orion's foot's taking up a vast majority of
That's
the
true. Okay.
space.
Theoretically, can I
Just
cast
slowly.
prestidigitation through my foot?
I don't know. What are you planning on doing?
A sensory effect.
What sensory effect?
I mean, prestidigitation isn't touch, it's range up to 10 feet.
Lovely.
No, I need to know what sensory effect he's trying to cast.
I want chill to start spreading from my foot into a 1 foot area coming from my foot into the goblin.
Creeping touch of death.
You can, but he doesn't look like it bothers him any.
All right. That doesn't work. I will just take a finger and I will press it against his forehead. And if I can, just for effect, without actually doing a produce flame. It appears in my hand anyway, but I'd like my finger to start heating up.
Uh-huh.
I'm just holding it to his forehead. Actually, I'll hold his face and kind of turn his face towards me so he's looking more at me. And I'm just like, a big what?
Picturing like a candle flame on the tip of your finger.
Big. Kill you.
An ogre, an orc, a golem.
Big.
What is it? A tree?
It's big.
Is it a cat?
Is it a bear? Is it just a big rock? Did you create a statue and it's just big and gonna fall on us? Like, my friend, you're not very helpful.
Big.
And it's wearing
I
my
would help.
patience thin.
Didn't say I would help.
Do you value your life?
I doubt you let me live anyway.
You know, I was considering it,
Mm-hmm.
but, you know,
And- And that's
I'm-
why you dragged the body to the mouth of the cave, right?
Oh, this was just an intimidation tactic.
Mm-hmm. It's big.
I am nothing if
and
not
they
a man
kill
of my
you.
word.
We don't know that. Nor do we
Well,
believe
I can
you.
vouch for that.
We don't know you.
Worth a
And
shot.
besides, you come into our home. This our home.
You definitely attacked us.
You know, the bandage on the back of my knee would beg otherwise. Seeing as it was an arrow from one of your comrades that, well, you know, just happened to lead us here.
We need eat too.
True. That's fine.
Things your size feed us for a while.
Why you been bothering the farms? Raiding the local farms?
We need eat too.
Well, maybe you should look at them and work with them.
No, this easier.
You're lazy.
And you make good firewood.
All right, I'm gonna stand, I'm gonna let go of his face, and I'm gonna put my foot to his throat.
Yeah, if he wasn't gonna do anything, I certainly was gonna take a claw to his throat at that point.
Better on my conscience than on our champion's conscience.
So sweet of you, Val. Thank you.
Any last words? Besides big and kill you.
Are my 30 seconds up?
Your 30 seconds are up.
Okay, lovely. Orion physically deflates. Like, he just takes his weight off the goblin and sits down. Starts mumbling again. And if Val's foot is on the goblin's neck, he's gonna kind of, like, far away look in the goblin's direction and reach out and touch one of his hands, and a glowing mark will appear. Another form of prestidigitation. I can create a... Where is it? A small
Harmless
mark
sensory
symbol.
effect.
I can make a color, a small mark, or a symbol to appear on an object or surface for 1 hour. And it's not a symbol any of you recognize. I'm just
Sorry,
gonna
did you reach out to the goblin or to me?
to the goblin.
Okay, perfect. Sorry, continue.
This tells me where you are. If you get out of our way and leave, live another day, get out of our way. If you cross us again, they'll have your way with you. And he's just gonna start mumbling at the goblin, constellations, constellations.
Okay. Alex, what are you doing? You're just gonna let this goblin go?
I'm just trying to scare the goblin into leaving.
You know, as much as it would be more fun to just crush your throat under my foot, perhaps the deal to let you go, and I promise I won't take a shot while you run. But I could. You don't know me and I don't know you. Tell me what you're facing. Perhaps I can find you a better way to live. And I'm not saying better as if, oh, you're going to lead a life of good. That's no fun. But you'll get food on a consistent basis. Just make
So
the deal with me.
After all the talk of killing me, you're not gonna do it.
Oh, don't test my patience. It's already run thin.
So you coward. You coward and you gonna die.
I'm just gonna pat it on the back and cast Mind Sliver.
Yes, he wasn't gonna do anything.
Not
He
this
wanted
time.
death. He wanted death.
Not this time. That's an 18.
Wow.
I was gonna say, well, nah, I'll save those for later. That's okay.
Your consensus?
It's big and it's gonna kill you.
Die now. Slash.
I step down.
Give me an
That
unarmed
works.
attack and an advantage, I guess.
What is unarmed? It's strength.
Strength plus. Does it have proficiency?
I mean,
you'd be proficient with your own body parts, but
I mean, there are clumsy people.
I mean, it's a flat 15 on the dice, so whatever it is, I still hit.
yeah, and then it's 1 plus your strength modifier for damage. So 3. No, it's just 2.
I'm not a strength boy. I'm a ranged boy. If I have to step multiple times, bitch, we about to tap dance.
Yeah. You are gonna have to step multiple times, Quentin, because...
Fine, I'll just take up my rapier and put it in his chest. And if I get that at advantage, 19 plus 6.
Yeah.
And that's 5 plus 4?
Yeah, no, he's dead. He's dead. But you do have a goblin popsicle for the raptor.
Yeah, I'll let it down. I'll let it go and nibble if it so desires.
And ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us tonight, but we are going to call it here for the night. Your DM has suddenly been hit with a extreme wave of tired, and it is making it very hard to focus and concentrate on what's going on. They are halfway through this lovely little encounter, and there is something big, and it's going to kill them further on. So, yeah, see, kill them. Yeah, anyway. We like to thank our sponsors, sponsor D&D Beyond, that's D, the letter N, dbeyond.com. If you haven't joined our Discord, you definitely should. We have plenty of games throughout the week. And we have, we're on our Friday break. We'll be back on Saturday with another episode of The Stolen Cities, where things are getting dicey. Very, very dicey. Nothing on Sunday, and we'll be back on Monday with another episode of the Troubleshooters. No?
Nope.
Are you guys off this
Oh,
Monday?
no, not this Monday.
So, this next Monday, we are actually taking a break from the Troubleshooters. Cap is going to be running a very special one-shot.
Oh, right. we will be seeing some high-profile names, actually. We are going to have Ed Greenwood, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
We are going to have the man who created
Forgotten Realms.
the Forgotten Realms,
Nice.
as well as Ginny Loveday. Some of you would be familiar with her as she has written stuff for Adventure League and does a lot of work with DM's Guild. She also hosts a Twitch show and a podcast. And if you've ever done anything with Baldman Games, you've probably seen her name come up. I believe that they also have Tony Winslow doing that as well. So we have some pretty big names.
It's
next
gonna
Monday.
be a session to see for sure.
Yes.
We know the mind of Pap. This one's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah. Tune in Monday. Tuesday we'll have another episode of The World at War. With that's a system run on Scion 2nd edition. Otter, where are they for that one?
They are continuing a manhunt back into the mortal realms.
Ooh. Sounds like fun.
Very elusive fella by the sound of it.
One of our viewers and former players here on Thursday has officially sent in his request to the head DM himself. So we may be seeing a brand new homebrew coming to Dire Bear. Stick around for more information about days, times, and when we're going to see that on our channel. It's coming. He has done fantastic work. I can't wait to see what JT does with this. It's going to be so much fun. Next week, when we get back to Thursday, we will... you're damn right I'm going to out you like that. Next Thursday, we'll be back with another episode of A Knight's Ransom. And we will be finishing up the cave, and then they're going to head back to town and go do the other two things that they said they were going to do for the night. So, as always, ladies and gentlemen, wear your mask, wash your hands, social distance, be kind to one another, and remember, roar for initiative. Have a good night, everybody.